Hey guys, MOLPE here, and today I am trying the SimmedUp shell challenge. The SimmedUp magazine came up with this challenge, this shell, and I am supposed to create a house with it. You can find this challenge in the gallery. You can try to do the challenge yourself. I was struggling with the roof as always. So if you have any roof tips, let me know. I am watching videos how to make roofs. You don't have to tell me there are tutorials how to make roofs. I know. I watched a lot of tutorials how to make roofs. It didn't help. Well, I'm trying to learn from the speed builds that I watch. I usually do not watch a lot of speed builds. That's my problem. I'm not a really good builder. I wanted to try to put these pillars to each corner of this house. Wanted to see how that's gonna look like. I think it doesn't look that bad, but I think I expect it to look better. And I used my favorite platforms, obviously. I needed to use my favorite platforms. When I was editing this video, I had to cut it a little bit. It's not because I wouldn't want you to see everything I'm doing, but the video, even now the video is pretty long. I was putting a lot of decorations in. I spent a ridiculous amount of time on stairs because I wanted to put stairs in this house. I always put ladders because it's much easier. They don't take up so much space and everything. But I wanted to use stairs here, and I wanted to do some interesting shaped rooms inside. But the stairs were just a nightmare. I couldn't place it right. I did it eventually. It just took me, I think I spent like 30 minutes only to try to put in the stairs. Try to figure out how to put in the stairs. So I cut it out. I split the house in rooms, and I didn't know what kind of house this is gonna be. The theme was that you need to make a spring looking house. So for me, spring means flowers. There's gonna be a lot of flowers in this house. I wanted to make, I don't know if this looks, maybe this is where I went wrong with the green-ish wall outside with all the green. I don't know, I wanted to make it really green. I don't know why. I got the fence on the porch and on the balcony, and I was like, green fence. I have to make this house green. And so I did, and I don't know if maybe I overdone it a little bit. Like, I can see that the green around the roof would be a little bit too much, I think. Yeah, I wanted to put some windows out here, and then I thought, we have these big glass doors and I love them, and I wanted to put them, and I already knew what's gonna be out here. This is gonna be like a sitting area with lots of flowers, and there's not gonna be like nothing. There's not gonna be anything in. You just can sit and have coffee if the outside is too cold for sitting outside. So there's gonna be just one couch and flowers. I knew that from the start of the build. I don't know why, I am such a, unorganized builder. I go from one thing to another, and sometimes I do all the floors at once, sometimes I do all the doors, sometimes I go room by room. I have no one style of making my builds, as you can probably tell by now if you have seen any of my other builds. In this house I've put the same walls and floors everywhere, and then I changed some which I knew that it's gonna be different. Like, I was already thinking that there's the sitting area over there. This is gonna be like a kitchen and living room, and with the little space beyond the wall, I thought I'm gonna put in things for the laundry. so that's gonna be also a laundry room. And I wanted to make one like master bedroom and one maybe it's for a kid bedroom, maybe a teen, like not total baby. So there's gonna be like 2 bedrooms in this house, 2 bathrooms. One is upstairs, one's gonna be downstairs. A kitchen, living room, sitting area with flowers. And oh yeah, and there's gonna be again like atrium or walk-in closet or whatever you want to call it. I wanted to go with like a cozy, homey vibe in this house. I don't know if I made it. And now I'm doing the kitchen over here, and I didn't like the thing on the wall, so I just made it all beige. And I'm just like jumping back and forward, like at one time I'm putting in appliances and the other I'm changing the walls. Now I'm in the bathroom, like what's happening in my mind? I don't know. I was probably watching something again. I always watch something when I do my builds. I think I was watching random videos on YouTube. Well, not random. I was watching videos from people I am subscribed to, and I was building this build. By the way, with the backyard, I went with, there's one wall is like the live fence, green fence, I don't know how you call it, and the others are not. This is actually how we have it at our cottage. That one fence wall is from the live green fence, and the others are not. I think it's really cool. I made this closet, and I think I did a pretty good job, and I think I shouldn't have get rid of it. Yeah, this is my problem with decorations. I sometimes know exactly what it's called that I'm looking for. Like that I know that I'm looking for, I don't know, a rabbit, bunny, and I can search for bunny. But usually I just go in decorations and I go one by one. I look at them and I'm like, oh, I want this in the house and this in the house and that in the house. And I just randomly put them in. I didn't have a lot of room to put in the things for skills. So I put the easel and something else up on the balcony. And the downstairs, it's again for just sitting and chatting and having the coffee. There's a lot of places where you can have coffee. I also put one table at the backyard. You can have coffee there. And I didn't really make a lot of lights. I put like just candles on the table. We will see. Again, it's inspired by our cottage, because I don't know who thought of that, but we don't have any lights at the place where we can sit in the garden. So yeah. Okay, now I'm just putting in stuff. I'm just decorating. I'm just placing. At first, I'm placing the things that I think we need, like the chairs and the beds and everything, and then I'm gonna add the decorations. I think that is pretty consistent in my builds, that I put in the things for the gameplay first, and then I start with the decorations. I actually kind of like this room at the end. It's fresh. I think this room is pretty spring themed, if you ask me. Okay, oh my god, we are just over halfway through, and I already don't know what to say. So I'm not gonna talk about the build. What can we talk about? So okay, so I have in my hand right now, I'm playing with this is just like a small pig's head. I got it from someone for Christmas. I think it was from Ivcha. I think it's from the Flying Tiger, and it is like a speaker. it should be like a speaker. You can plug it in your phone, it has the jack, and it should be a speaker. But for some reason, when you plug it in the phone goes quieter. Like it goes from the speaker, but the volume of the music or the video, if you're watching or anything, it's just quieter than when you don't have the speaker plugged in. So this is kind of weird kind of speaker, but it looks like a pig. So that's a good thing. I think I left in me placing all the lights, because I always love when you place the lights how the house starts to shine, and I really love that, you know, like every time you place something in, it goes a little brighter. Just beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense that you have the bathroom with the tap downstairs and all the bedrooms are upstairs. I was thinking a lot about my bills lately, and I realized that I haven't been in a lot of houses. Like, we have our cottage. I've been in the cottages around in the village, like visited neighbors and friends and family. But most the houses in the village are mostly the same, or like very similar style. And we live in an apartment, and most of our friends live in an apartment. My husband's parents live in a house, which is kind of different kind of house, and maybe I should make it sometimes. I want to create one day on this channel, probably soon. I want to create our own apartment as a house and give you a tour. And if you will want to see the real apartment, it's gonna be on my other channel, the MOLPE Dogs. And that's it. I don't have any other ideas how to show you my apartment. So yeah, now you see that I am putting in all the flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers and flowers. Actually, my most favorite bag with flowers, I'm gonna say, is the spooky stuff bag. Not spooky, paranormal stuff bag. Oh my god, I'm just misplacing them. Paranormal stuff bag. Because I don't know, I love these flowers. They look really like fresh and spring themed. Which shouldn't be in the paranormal stuff bag, if you ask me, but I do like that one. I do like that one. Before I uploaded this into the gallery, I purchased some seeds and I placed them in the backyard, and I planted flowers. So when you download this, you actually get a lot of flowers in the background, and you can be a gardener. I think this would be perfect for some family. Like the husband is like he's having a lot of money. He is making a lot of money. He has some kind of job. Well, he has some kind of very good job. He's like a CEO or something, and his wife, she stayed at home when she had the baby. And the baby maybe grew up now, maybe he just grew up to be a teenager. Like, he's like maybe 13, 14, 15 maybe. And so the teenager can take care of himself. And the mom just like, she is used to taking care of the house, and she loves the flowers, and she lives through her flowers. She loves the garden, she takes care of the garden, and she loves to have coffee and chat with her neighbors. So that's why we have so many places where you can sit and have coffee in this house. Because obviously mom is the one who is taking care of how this house looks like. Okay. And with the flowers, I think it would be great if the flower leaves, if there was a possibility, like you could turn on not go through walls, or it could be a cheat. which could like cut everything. So if you place a rack, a plant, a bookcase in one room, it wouldn't go through the wall to the other room. That would be just so amazing. If that's a mode or something, let me know please in the comments, because I need that. And with the landscaping, now I'm doing the landscaping, obviously, and I always try to fit the house in the neighborhood I place it in. I usually do not think very much about where I am. Like, I just choose a random place in the world, and then I build the house, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm in this neighborhood now. And then I try to get the flowers and the landscaping similar to what's around the house, so it would just fit in, so you wouldn't know where the house is starting and where the neighborhood is ending. So I think that went pretty well. Anyway, this is in my gallery under my EA ID Marta Hohia, or you can find it as the SimmedUp Shell Challenge. I'm gonna try to link it in the description. I don't know if it's gonna work. The gallery doesn't like me. Give a like. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye bye.